Here's what happens when you consume excess sodium. Your body retains water in an effort to balance the salt levels. That bloating might seem harmless, but inside your body, it's tightening your blood vessels, restricting circulation, and reducing the amount of oxygen and nutrients that reach your muscles. Without proper blood flow, your legs feel sluggish, weak, and prone to cramping. And it doesn't stop there. Excess salt interferes with calcium absorption, meaning your bones are getting weaker with every high-sodium meal. This makes you more susceptible to fractures, joint pain, and long-term mobility issues. Ever felt your legs cramping up at night, or noticed that your ankles and feet swell after a salty meal? That's your body crying out for help. It's a warning sign that too much sodium is draining your strength and putting unnecessary stress on your muscles. But the real danger? Most people don't even realize how much sodium they're eating. It's hidden in everything from bread and cereals to restaurant meals and so-called healthy packaged foods. Even foods that don't taste salty can be overloaded with sodium. And here's where it gets even worse. Processed foods are designed to make you crave more. The more salty snacks you eat, the more your taste buds adjust, making fresh, natural food seem bland in comparison. This creates a vicious cycle where you unknowingly keep consuming more sodium, further weakening your muscles and putting stress on your kidneys, heart, and bones. So what's the solution? Start by reading food labels carefully. You'll be shocked at how much sodium is lurking in everyday foods. A single slice of bread, a bowl of cereal, or so-called healthy frozen meal can contain more salt than you'd expect. The daily recommended sodium intake is around 2,300 milligrams. But most people consume way more than that without realizing it. Swap out high-sodium processed foods for fresh, whole ingredients. Cook at home whenever possible and season your meals with herbs, spices, lemon juice, or even a small amount of Himalayan pink salt or sea salt instead of table salt. If you're craving something salty, try potassium-rich foods like bananas, avocados, and leafy greens to help balance your sodium levels. Potassium works as a natural sodium regulator, helping to flush out excess salt from your body. And here's something important. Hydration plays a key role in flushing out excess sodium. If you eat a salty meal, drink plenty of water to help your kidneys process and remove the excess salt. Dehydration combined with high sodium intake is a recipe for fatigue, muscle cramps, and poor circulation. Every bite you take is either fueling your strength or robbing it. So the next time you're about to grab that bag of salty chips or pour on extra soy sauce, ask yourself, do you want to feed your muscles or weaken them? Your body depends on you to make the right choice. And the best part? It's never too late to start. The more you choose fresh, whole foods over processed ones, the stronger and healthier your legs will become. White bread and refined carbs, robbing your muscles of strength. If you've ever found yourself feeling sluggish, weak, or drained after a meal, you might be blaming lack of sleep or stress. But what if the real culprit is sitting right on your plate? White bread, pasta, and other refined carbs may be doing more harm to your muscles than you ever realized. For decades, we've been told that carbohydrates are an essential energy source. And while that's true, not all carbs are created equal. The difference between whole grains and refined grains could mean the difference between strong, energized muscles and weak, fatigued legs. White bread, white rice, regular pasta, and other refined carbs have been stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients. What's left? a fast-digesting carb that quickly spikes your blood sugar, giving you a temporary burst of energy, only to crash shortly after, leaving your muscles deprived of long-lasting fuel. And here's the worst part. Refined carbs don't just leave you feeling tired. They trigger chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and nutrient depletion, all of which contribute to weakened muscles, joint pain, and even bone loss over time. Have you ever experienced a sudden energy drop, shaky legs, or a feeling of heaviness in your muscles after a high-carb meal? That's because your blood sugar spikes rapidly, forcing your body to work harder to bring it back down. This process damages your muscles, drains your energy, and slows your ability to recover from activity. And it doesn't end there. When your body processes too many refined carbs, it prioritizes fat storage over muscle maintenance. That means less muscle strength, more fat accumulation, and an increased risk of developing conditions like diabetes and poor circulation, both of which directly weaken your legs. But what's the solution? You don't have to cut out carbs entirely. Instead, focus on choosing the right kind of carbohydrates, ones that fuel your muscles rather than robbing them of strength. Swap white bread for whole grain or sprouted grain bread. Choose brown rice over white rice, quinoa over refined pasta, and fiber-rich vegetables over starchy processed snacks. Whole grains are packed with fiber, B vitamins, and essential minerals that help keep your muscles strong and your energy levels stable throughout the day. If you're used to eating refined carbs, start making gradual swaps in your diet. Your taste buds will adjust, and before you know it, you'll start feeling more energized, stronger, and less dependent on quick sugar fixes to get through the day. And here's something you may not know. Protein and fiber slow down the digestion of carbs, preventing blood sugar spikes. So pairing your meals with lean protein sources like eggs, fish, or legumes, and fiber-rich vegetables will not only improve muscle strength, but also keep you full and satisfied longer. Think about this the next time you reach for that white bread sandwich or a plate of refined pasta. Is it giving your muscles the nutrients they need or slowly stripping away your strength? The choice is yours. Every small change you make today leads to a future where your legs stay strong, your energy remains high, and you continue to move freely without pain or fatigue. Conclusion. Take control of your strength before it's too late. Think about this for a moment. Your legs have carried you through every step of your life, from childhood adventures to long walks, from standing strong in difficult times to running towards your dreams. But what happens when they start to weaken? When simple movements feel harder? When stairs feel steeper? When fatigue sets in faster than it used to? Most people believe that muscle weakness is just a part of aging, an unavoidable reality we must accept. But that's not true. The strength of your muscles isn't just about how much you exercise. It's about what you feed them every single day. The foods you eat are either fueling your muscles or slowly breaking them down. And now you know the truth. Processed sugar, fried foods, processed meats, high sodium, and refined carbs are silently stealing your strength. These foods trigger inflammation, insulin resistance, and nutrient depletion, leaving your legs weaker, your energy lower, and your future mobility at risk. But here's the good news. You are never too late to make a change. The human body is incredibly resilient and adaptable. The moment you start feeding it the right nutrients, it begins to heal, rebuild, and regain its strength. Imagine waking up feeling energized, walking with confidence, climbing stairs without hesitation, and knowing that your body is working for you, not against you. So now the choice is in your hands. Will you continue eating foods that steal your strength? Or will you make the shift toward muscle-nourishing foods that keep you active and independent for years to come? Start today. One meal at a time, one choice at a time. Your legs will thank you, your energy will return, and your future self will be grateful that you took action before it was too late. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which of these foods surprise you the most? Have you been eating something that might be weakening your legs without even realizing it? Let's talk about it below. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because your health matters, your strength matters, and together we'll continue uncovering the hidden truths that can change your life for the better.
What if I told you the secret to stopping painful leg cramps isn't in a pill, but on your plate? You wake up in the middle of the night. A sharp pain shoots through your leg like your muscle is twisting itself into a knot. You grab your calf trying to stretch, but it won't let go. The pain is unbearable. Sound familiar? Most people think leg cramps are just random bad luck. But what if I told you they're actually a warning sign? A signal from your body that something is missing, something crucial. And here's the real kicker. It has nothing to do with expensive supplements or medications. The solution is hiding in the foods you eat every day. But chances are you're missing the most important one. Today we're revealing the top 10 foods scientifically proven to stop leg cramps, improve circulation, and relax tight muscles naturally. Some of these might already be in your kitchen, but number 7, even doctors are stunned by its effect. But before we dive in, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? Let's build a community of health-conscious individuals helping each other. And if you're all about simple, science-packed health solutions, hit that subscribe button and join the Health 365 family, where we turn everyday foods into powerful medicine. Bananas, the muscle-saving superfood. What if I told you one simple fruit could be the difference between waking up pain-free or clutching your leg in agony? Sounds too good to be true, right? But here's the deal. Most people don't realize that leg cramps are often caused by an invisible imbalance inside your body. And bananas? They might just be nature's most powerful muscle relaxer. Bananas are packed with potassium, an essential mineral that helps muscles contract and relax properly. When potassium levels drop too low, your muscles go haywire, leading to those painful middle-of-the-night cramps. But here's where it gets interesting. Bananas don't just stop cramps, they prevent them before they even start. That's because they also contain magnesium and vitamin B6, which work together to relax nerves and improve circulation. Better blood flow equals fewer cramps. Here's the thing, eating a banana alone won't magically fix the problem. Because if you're low on magnesium or dehydrated, even all the potassium in the world won't save you. That's why it's crucial to combine bananas with the other foods on this list. And trust me, food number 7 is a complete game changer. A banana 30 minutes before bed can help reduce nighttime cramps. Pairing it with almonds or yogurt gives a magnesium and calcium boost, a perfect combo for muscle relaxation. But if you're watching blood sugar, go for firm, slightly green bananas instead of overripe ones. So, is a banana before bed your secret weapon against leg cramps? It's a great start, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. Because up next, we have a food that's even more powerful when it comes to muscle relaxation. And most people completely overlook it. Stay tuned. Food number 8, avocados, the overlooked cramp fighter. What if I told you there's a food even more powerful than bananas for stopping leg cramps? But most people completely ignore it. Yes, avocados. Yet no one talks about them. Avocados aren't just loaded with potassium. They're also packed with magnesium, which plays a crucial role in relaxing muscles and preventing spasms. When your body runs low on these minerals, your muscles start misfiring, leading to painful, uncontrollable cramps. You've probably heard that bananas are great for muscle cramps because of their potassium. But here's something shocking. Avocados have nearly twice as much potassium as bananas. Here's where avocados have a secret edge. Unlike bananas, which contain natural sugars, avocados are pure healthy fats. This means they help regulate blood sugar while keeping your muscles nourished. And for seniors, that's a game changer. Stable blood sugar means better nerve function, better circulation, and fewer nighttime cramps. Just half an avocado a day can make a huge difference. You can add it to salads, spread it on whole grain toast, or even blend it into a smoothie. But here's a word of caution. Avocados are high in calories, so portion control is key. So if bananas are the quick fix for muscle cramps, avocados are the long-term solution. But we're just getting started, because up next is a food that works in a completely different way, and it might be the missing piece in your diet. Stay tuned. Spinach, the secret weapon for cramp-free nights. What if I told you your leg cramps might not be a potassium problem at all, but something even more overlooked? Most people think of bananas or sports drinks when they hear the word electrolytes. But here's what they don't realize. Potassium isn't the only mineral your muscles need to work properly. In fact, without enough magnesium, your muscles can still cramp up even if you eat bananas all day long. And one of the best sources of magnesium? Spinach. But spinach doesn't just stop there. It has a double advantage. Not only is it loaded with magnesium to relax muscles, but it's also rich in nitrates, which improve blood circulation. Why does that matter? Because poor circulation is one of the biggest reasons seniors struggle with leg cramps. When your blood flow slows down, your muscles don't get the oxygen they need, and that leads to painful spasms. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Raw spinach and cooked spinach don't work the same way. Raw spinach is great for a quick magnesium boost, but cooking it actually increases the amount of absorbable nutrients, meaning your body can use them more effectively. The key? A mix of both. Add raw spinach to salads and smoothies, and cook some with your meals for maximum benefits. But there's one thing to watch out for. Too much spinach can be a problem if you have kidney issues. It's naturally high in oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stones in some people. So if you're prone to them, you'll want to balance spinach with other magnesium-rich foods like the one coming up next, which has a surprising benefit most people don't know about. So is spinach the missing piece in your fight against leg cramps? It just might be. But up next we have a food that not only relaxes muscles, but also improves sleep, making it one of the best nighttime remedies for cramps. Stay tuned. Pumpkin seeds, the tiny superfood that fixes cramps from the inside out. Ever wonder why some people get leg cramps no matter how much water they drink or how many bananas they eat? What if the real problem isn't dehydration or potassium, but something hidden deep in your nerves? See, most people think leg cramps happen because muscles just lock up. But that's not the full story. Your muscles don't cramp on their own. The real culprit? Overexcited nerves sending the wrong signals, forcing your muscles to tighten uncontrollably. And unless you fix this nerve imbalance, the cramps keep coming back no matter what you do. This is where pumpkin seeds come in. Unlike other foods that only replenish lost minerals, pumpkin seeds actually calm the nervous system, stopping cramps at the source. They're packed with magnesium, which works like a natural muscle relaxant, helping nerves and muscles communicate properly. And here's something shocking. Just a small handful of pumpkin seeds has more magnesium than a whole banana. But that's not all. Pumpkin seeds have a second hidden weapon, zinc. And why is that important? Because zinc helps regulate dopamine, a key neurotransmitter that controls nerve signals. Low dopamine levels can make nerves hyperactive, triggering cramps at the worst possible moments, like in the middle of the night. And here's where it gets really interesting. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps produce serotonin and melatonin, the hormones responsible for deep, restful sleep. If you've ever noticed that your leg cramps get worse on nights when you don't sleep well, this could be the missing piece of the puzzle. So how do you use them? The best way is to eat a small handful, about 1 to 2 tablespoons an hour before bed. This gives your body enough time to absorb the magnesium and start calming your nerves. But here's the thing, always go for raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds. The roasted and salted versions may taste better, but the extra sodium can dehydrate you, making cramps even worse. So could these tiny seeds be the most overlooked solution for nighttime cramps? It's possible, but we're not done yet. Because up next, we have a food that doesn't just stop cramps. It actually rebuilds and strengthens muscle fibers from the inside out. And most people aren't eating enough of it. Stay tuned. Salmon and sardines, the unexpected muscle repair kit for cramps. What if I told you your leg cramps might not just be from mineral loss, but from tiny, invisible muscle damage you don't even feel? Most people assume that cramps happen because of a lack of electrolytes. But here's what no one talks about. When your muscles cramp, they actually suffer microscopic damage. And if your body doesn't repair this damage properly, your muscles become weaker, more fatigued, and more likely to cramp again. It's a vicious cycle that keeps repeating.